We're live, Illy.
Good evening.
Good evening. The Speedy Amigos are on air tonight. We're here to talk about speed. Stay tuned. This is the first time viewers at Novak Properties are meeting the Speedy Amigos.
That's right.
Illy and Billy on air tonight. We've got a hot topic for you. Illy, first of all, we need to give you a bit of a round of applause for going home, getting showered, new face of makeup. There's a lot of effort that came into tonight. I feel a bit underdressed, actually.
I feel like this is going worldwide, Billy, so I had to make sure I look good.
We're going to all the family in Europe. But yeah, this is a cool topic tonight. Do you want to firstly introduce yourself a little bit, as it is your first time on camera?
Sure. Okay, so my name is Ilijana Nonkovic. I've been at Novak for 6 years, Illy.
Yeah.
My new role is BDM. So basically looking after any investors.
Yep.
And if anyone has a property to rent out, you will contact me and I will help you out.
New business development.
New business, that's correct.
Helping people.
That's it. That's what it's all about.
But the best part of our job, and for working in sales alongside Lisa and Michael, is helping people.
That's right.
But a way that we've really been able to help people, especially more recently, and you on the rentals side of things, what we found is an absolute game changer is speed.
That's right.
Coming to market with speed, and what that looks like for both our vendors looking to sell with us, and then purchasers buying properties and owners renting out properties.
That's right, Billy. Should we talk about the successful stories that we've had lately?
We can roll some successful stories off for you. But do you want to talk, before we get there, let's talk a little bit about what the speed looks like. What we're talking about is properties coming on the market for sale in ways that traditionally have not really is maybe not normal. For us, we've made a commodity out of bringing property to market quick at times where owners need to sell. So, you know, there's lots of different personal circumstances, but when someone needs to sell, they want to get to market quick. They've made a big decision and then they don't really want to ponder on that. That's what we've found. So we can have properties brought to market within a matter of days.
That's right.
Once the paperwork's aligned. And from that, we've seen some really great results come from our, database, rather than going out to portals, which is more traditional, and waiting for inquiries to come in.
That's right. So basically, we'll talk about the recent sales that you and Lisa have done.
Yeah.
In the past 2 weeks. So I've been in the role for about 2 weeks. And in those 2 weeks, team Lisa and Michael Silic and Billy, they've sold 3 properties to investors. Yeah,
one in particular, which has been really great, is your standard 2-bedroom apartment in DY came on the market last week. We got everything moving really quickly. We were already in contact with our database before we had photography and things like that done. Now that sounds crazy that you don't have the photography in before you've even made contact with prospective buyers. But what we managed to do is get a really strong offer, come on the table. We talked with our owner and got that offer accepted at a level where they felt and we felt it was as strong as going to the portals and not having to spend all that money on marketing, which has been really good.
Really, really good.
It was an investor moving currently living in Singapore, coming back to Australia for a short period of time, and then eventually going back. And yeah, like I said, he's been able to purchase a property through contact on our database, not searching on realestate.com. And overall, it's just made things a lot more fluid for everyone, a lot easier, and a really great result.
That's right.
In terms of the rentals, though, you've then taken that side on.
Yeah. What were you saying upstairs before we came down? Billy was saying that he's been in property management for a year.
Yeah, I did 12 months. He
started in real estate when he was 16.
Which isn't a long time, don't get me wrong. But what I've seen in 12 months is that what Illy's done, bringing on properties and helping landlords a lot quicker than what's normal, has enabled things like getting a tenant secured and in a property before it's even settled.
Yeah. So we had 3 of those in the past 2 weeks where the purchaser was an investor. They needed the property rented out, and we managed to secure a tenant before 2 days after the settlement, wasn't it?
Yeah, which means there's no vacancy period. If it's a first home buyer, they might be stressing who's going to cover the mortgage.
That's right.
I'm going to settle on the property, pick up keys, and then it's going to take me 2 weeks to find a tenant.
Yeah.
That's stressful.
But that's right. And we were lucky that the current vendor they're allowed access, and we'd normally say, look, give us 1 or 2 chances and we're confident we'll find you a tenant in no time. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
On all 3 occasions, within first time of showing the property, we came back to the office. The leasing team were like, Ili, we've got an application, processed it, checked the background, and the purchaser was happy, the vendor was happy.
Yeah.
Really successful it's been.
Well, at the end of the day, it only works when you've got both parties agreeing, right? So the property is sitting vacant. The vendor might have chosen to sell the property vacant, and so it's then sitting empty. You go through your traditional sales campaign, which could be up to 4 weeks.
That's right.
And then a standard settlement is 6 weeks. So that's nearly 10 weeks, potentially longer, of having the property cash flow less, $0 coming in, but the mortgage doesn't, stop being paid.
Right.
And for any new buyer to have someone in there already it's a bit of a godsend.
Yeah, and really good feedback from the purchaser, from the vendor. 5-star reviews on the service. Hasn't it been really? It's been really good.
Tops.
Yeah. Really happy.
Yeah.
The other thing we wanted to mention is for anyone that's out there that isn't happy with their property manager, or if they've had a property vacant for some time, what we're doing at the moment is it doesn't cost you anything to change over and give us a chance. What Novak is offering is that we will actually, you contact us, we're promising that we'll find you a tenant within 2 weeks, and if we don't, we'll waive the letting fee. We will also deal with your current tenant, your current property manager.
Agent,
Yeah, your agent will contact them.
Would literally do everything from getting the letter ready.
Yeah.
Advising them that they're looking to change, the agreement and transfer the management.
That's
which
correct.
We found for a lot of people is almost, it's almost falling at the first hurdle. They might be a little bit worried or intimidated about having that conversation.
That's right. But we'll take the stress away. We'll contact them ourselves.
Yeah.
We'll send a letter. We'll go collect the keys, all the relevant documents.
Well, let's face it. You feel like they've done a bit of a service for you, despite whether it's a good one or not. And people we found have just been reluctant to make that change, and they know that they want to make it. They've got their reasoning behind them, but feel like they can't be bothered to do the paperwork. They might be a bit time poor, might be a bit worried.
Yeah.
We've come up with a strategy to get that sorted out in a matter of days. So you're not losing any, rental income, accounts look after all the money side of things.
Yeah. And the amazing thing with us is that we manage about 1,500 properties, just a little bit over that. We've got a really strong database. We've got tenants moving all the time. We've got questions.
It's easy to change a property, do it. So if service is poor, there is so many different property managers, companies out there these days.
We've got an amazing team.
Yeah.
They've been with us for over 10 to 15 years. Really good team.
There's no excuse to be putting up with poor service anymore.
No. And it's all about speed, looking after you, making you happy.
Well, at the end of the day, time is money. And for a lot of people, they can't be bleeding for 2 weeks, having no money coming in. If they're looking for a tenant, if the service is poor and they're not happy, they don't want to do it maybe at the end of a lease. So it all can be done with an existing tenant in place. Quick changeover, very easy. But the Speedy Amigos.
2 Speedy Amigos, Billy and Ili.
Billy and Ili.
Cute story is that in the office, there's about 40 of us, and whenever someone calls out Billy, both of us, I'll turn around, and when they call out Billy,
we turn around
Billy
just as
turns
quick.
around.
Yeah, but I think that's a bit of a wrap. Quick 10-minute chat about what we're doing in the office at the moment, what Speed is doing for us and our clients. It's it's exciting to see.
It's really, really good.
These great results. Luke's got another question here. What are your worst/best tenant stories? You got one?
Best. Okay, best was last week. A lady rang the office and said, Ilijana, we've just had a baby, second baby. We're in a 2-bedroom apartment, but we need a house. Is there anything you can recommend? I went over to the senior property manager and I said, what can we recommend? We had a nice house in DY. I sent her the link. That was on a Friday. On a Saturday, she went through, loved it, applied for it. She got the house, really good references, and she gave us her apartment to rent out on that same Monday. By Wednesday, we had a tenant. And again, she gave us a 5-star review. And about a week later, she rang me saying, Ilijana, it still doesn't feel real. And she can't believe how smooth everything went. Worst? We do have one.
I absolutely love that. I love that.
True story.
No,
yeah,
look.
True story. The review is on Google. Really, really happy lady.
And for anyone
recommending us to.
For anyone in DY, this is all in our local shop window. So Ilijana is actually featured as a star agent.
That's right, and good feedback with that actually.
And now it's not all made up. She's alive.
Yeah.
She's at Novak.
And so is Billy.
And and she's on the screen today talking about it. But yeah, no, it's good. We only have good stories.
We do.
We don't have bad stories. No. For sales, I think every sale is a good sale where you're helping someone, but in particular where someone's got to move quickly, they might have purchased another property. They might be under stressful family circumstances.
That's right.
Getting it done, getting a great price, giving them an option B where there's options around marketing and not needing to spend thousands up front on domain and realestate.com. That's a nice one. Being able to offer them something different, going to the database, yet not compromising a sale price.
And we've got a love message there.
I love a message. It's all love tonight.
Love you, Ili and Billy.
Anything else?
No, that's it. I think we're good.
I think
more to come.
More to come on Ili and Billy.
That's right.
Welcome to First Novak News.
Thank you, Billy. You're amazing. Thank you so much.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.